Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad that you could join us. This is what I hope to be an annual event, which would be our time to showcase the C's clubs and organizations. We have a bunch of exciting clubs and organizations, and I'm just thrilled that we have this opportunity to showcase what the clubs and organizations are doing. So we're going to allow about 5 minutes for each of the clubs just to give us a brief overview. Feel free to share your slides. We do have a website. I'll put the link in there for our clubs and organizations, and I'll be inviting the club leadership to forward different slides, or we can build out a website for your group. We've invited students from the community college, from the computer science technology program and the aviation maintenance program. So students from the community college can join the clubs and organizations too. So this is an opportunity for you to showcase and recruit new students. Though there are not many on the call right now, I really do hope that they'll be joining us later, or that they'll view the video, which I will be posting and sharing with everyone. So I think we should go ahead and get started so that we can stay on schedule or get on schedule. So we're going to start with the UDC Rover Team, or Firebird Rover Club. I'm not sure what your names are or your official name is, but I'm excited to hear what you'll be doing. So we're going to kick it off with Vas Harrigan. Go ahead, Vas.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vas Harrigan. I am currently the team lead for the UDC Rover Team. Sharing the slides. All right. And today I'll just be telling you a bit about the Rover Challenge and the team and what we do. So a bit about the challenge. Let's get this out of the way. This annual challenge takes place in April. Teams flying from around the globe to Huntsville, Alabama, where the competition takes place on the grounds of the U.S. Rocket Center. Although it didn't happen last year and it won't happen this year, it's online this year. The challenge provides an authentic engineering experience to high schools and college students alike. The NASA provides this opportunity to international students as well. This is a great opportunity because you don't normally get international students involved with NASA because it's government funded. And participants are tasked with designing and building and testing technologies that enable human-powered rover to execute the simulated course and space-like activities presented in selected time frame. So these are just some challenge parameters. Due to time constraints, I won't go through all of them, but basically the challenge parameters show you what it's like to build a system in real-world application, because you would have to design the system to suit the parameters you build the system for. These are, since it's recorded, I'll just leave it play for about 10 seconds. All right. And these are just the performance over the years. So in 2018, the course was completed in 389 seconds. This secured us about 30 points. The team placed 7th overall and 3rd amongst the rookie teams. In 2019, however, we experienced a bearing failure, but a bearing was forced, and on the second day during the competition, we were able to redeem ourselves. We came back and we completed the course in 310 seconds, and we secured 48 points. Although we placed 14 overall, you can see the improvement in the time. So this is just a bit of what we do here. On the top right, you can see our schematic. This is the rover that's currently being built. On the top left, since our wheels have to be fabricated in-house, these are our carbon fiber wheels that were produced. And on the bottom left, you can see this is on the bottom left top right, you can see the steering knuckles. Those were designed and printed by the past team lead. So these are just some contacts. We have Dr. Shu, Dr. Hagan, and myself, and that's all I have for you today.
That is excellent. Thank you. About how many students work on this team project?
Currently, we have about 6. It can be more. It can be up to 10, but we only have 6 right now.
Oh, okay. So
10 or 12.
I see. Okay, great. And you have students from various majors, I assume, right?
Yes, and you can actually join, but I mean, most of our students right now are engineering majors.
Okay, great. Great to hear.
Most
Well,
of
thank you so much. Thanks for kicking off our clubs and organization showcase. The next group to go is, yes, thanks, is ASME. I don't see Giovanni on the call. Is there someone from ASME or should we come back to them? Okay, well, we're going to come back to them. And Mariah, you're going to be up now with Sweet.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Let me go ahead and just share my presentation.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So welcome to SWE. My name is Mariah Randrian-Bololina. I am the president of the Society of Women Engineers. Today, I'm just going to go over who we are, the activities that we're planning on doing or what we have been doing as well, the collegiate membership opportunity that we have available, and the event that we're hosting tomorrow night.
Yes.
So I wanted to just give you guys a little bit of an overview of who we are as a team. It's unfortunate that we can't actually meet each other right now, but I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of who our officers are. So as mentioned before, I'm the president. I am also a mechanical engineering major here at UDC. Glacia Martin is the vice president. She is a biomedical engineering major. Our secretary is Miss Steffi Graham, and she is an IT major. Our treasurer is Miss Elisa Muse. She is an electrical engineering major, and our advisor is Dr. Klein, who is an associate professor and chair at the UDC. And yeah. So who are we? Essentially, we are a community of women in STEM. And although this does have an emphasis on, promoting women in STEM, we are an inclusive we are an inclusive club. So regardless of gender or major, you are able to join. We provide exposure to opportunities such as scholarships, networking, and conferences. Current activities that we're planning on holding at this point in time include social events such as game nights, movie nights, and arts and crafts. We're also planning to do a couple professional development activities such as resume building and interview prep. But we're also planning on, at some point, going into the SWE conference, which we usually do annually, but because of COVID, that has been a little bit difficult. So if you're interested in the SWE conference, we'll also provide more information later. We're also working on a current project right now, which encompasses women in engineering. It's basically going to be a podcast. But yeah, and then for meetings, we're doing general check-ins, table talks, and we're potentially going to have some guest speakers come and speak as well. As for the collegiate membership, a perk of being a part of our club is you're actually going to be able to have one funded by us. So we'll pay for your membership, and it'll be valid for all your years in UDC. You'll also get access to the scholarships that are available in the SWE portal. You'll also have SWE conference perks, networking opportunities with other women in engineering and in other fields, and also access to career fairs. Also, we have an event happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. This is going to be hosted by SWE, Asme, and Mesby. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Prizes will be included, so come by. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to the presentation. If you have any questions, this is the information that you can use, either my email or Dr. Klein's email.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mariah.
No problem. Thank you, Ms. Langford.
Great, great. That's great. Thanks. And Giovanni, have you joined us? Ibrahim, thanks for being our audience. That's great. All right, we'll move on to Mesby, because I know Babacar's here. Go right ahead.
Yes, I am here. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? My name is Babacar. I'm a senior mechanical engineer here at UDC, and I'm the current president of Mesby UDC. And this is just going to be a brief introduction to what we do. What is Mesby? It's one of the biggest and best organizations you can join during your college career. There are more than 30,000 members worldwide, 2,000 elected leadership positions, 18 different regional conferences, an annual international conference, and a national convention. The motto of the organization is to increase the number of culturally responsible Black engineers who excel academically, succeed professionally, and positively impact the community. But make no mistake, we are not only we are open to all STEM majors, but also STEM enthusiasts. So if you perhaps are majoring in business and have, an interest in some engineering aspects, this is a good opportunity. Our goals are to build community. I often say you can't get anywhere without knowing a few people at least. So network. Try to build that network for you guys. Career prep. I always say recruitment season. It's a little bit now, but planning and building your personal brand to get internships and job opportunities. Hopefully, grooming to take leadership positions. Because we need more and more UDC students getting involved. Honestly, if you look at that list of organizations here, I'm probably in half of them. So, try and get yourself connected like that. And our ultimate goal is to put you on. We're here for the UDC students, not for Babacar and Doy or not for any of the board members. Like I said, Mesby has 18 different regional conferences. Last fall, we had the Mesby Fall Regional Conference. Normally, it is a in-person event. However, the last couple of years, this year, it was a virtual event. And it's kind of a preview to the huge national conference that'll be coming up. With different companies that will be there, and companies specifically take spots on their intern or their job offers for conferences like this to get some students, preferably minority-based students, that perhaps wouldn't have another opportunity. So it's a really good opportunity. We've had past events, including LinkedIn resume building. We've had a NASA guest speaker, Dr. Erickson, join us before. We hosted a hackathon last year, and we're planning on having one this year, hopefully. Last year, we also had a breast cancer awareness fundraiser, which was in the form of a video game tournament. I'm pretty good myself. Went to the final and lost, but let's not talk about that loss. Like I mentioned, the regional conference, the national conference, and we also had an IDM conference. For our timeline this semester, as Mariah was just saying, we have a game night tomorrow night with Asme and with Tweet. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of to de-stress before the midterms start next week. We also, like I said, looking for a mid-March event, probably hackathon or some other. Late March, the election cycle will begin. Like I said, our leadership positions are for you to take on and continue. I'm a senior, I'm graduating. So more positions will be open. And for anyone in the call, if you would like to be added to the email list, please just write your email in the chat and I'll kind of record it. That way, we can add you to the list and you can get any information that you may need. Or if you're interested in joining the board, for example, that information would be emailed. So you can just write your email in the chat. We're planning on having a career development workshop for the Mesby conference. And for membership, you can join, go to connect.mesby.org. It's a $15 membership for the whole year, and you will get access to conferences, scholarships, internships, networking, and much more. Whichever email you prefer, whichever one you look for most. I personally use my UDC email, but UDC is in the Para Zone, which is a zone across the northeastern Mesby conference, I believe. They hold zone summits, which would be coming up. In the last meeting, which was Thursday, February 7th, we spoke about all these different topics, such as the convention, which will be huge this year. It's going to be virtual, but it's going to be a good opportunity. And hopefully we can kind of get students registered for that. And for any other necessities, you can just email me. Like I said, keyboard positions for upcoming elections if you want to join. This is a great opportunity to get involved at UDC. And just in different organizations. Like I said, ask the next guy who's coming up, is Babacar in your group? And they'll tell you yes. Yes, he is. So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
That's great. Thank you so much, Babacar. Your slides are so great, as were the other groups. And if you guys would forward me your slides, I'll add them to the website for those who pop on to see what your clubs are doing. So that would be a really great way to start our website, building our website for the clubs. Okay, we're going to move on to the next group. IEEE is, yes, you're there. Mr. Mamo, how do you pronounce your first name?
Theodros.
Theodros, great,
Yes.
Thank you so much. And you're going to present on IEEE.
Yes.
You're our new president, we have a new advisor, so let's hear what IEEE is going to be up to.
Okay. Am I sharing my screen?
You are sharing your screen and you'll make it
Okay.
full screen for us, and that's beautiful, beautiful.
All right, thank you very much. So my name is, hi all, my name is Theodros Mamo. I'm an electrical engineering graduate student at UDC. So I'll be having the pleasure of presenting IEEE. So I will be introducing what IEEE is first, and then I'll be introducing our chapter officers, newly elected chapter officers, and then our vision, followed by planned activity, and then I will take if you have any question.
Okay, but you'll do this very quickly, and we'll
Okay.
we'll be able to post your slides later. So for the names of people and things like that, you might breeze through that part. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So a little bit of IEEE and its history. So IEEE is an association dedicated for advancing innovation and technological excellence for the benefit of humanity. So IEEE is the world's largest technical professional society. IEEE is designed to serve professionals involved on all aspects of electrical, electronic, and computing fields and related area of science and technologies that underline modern civilization. So IEEE have been here since 1840s to date, just started in 1840s, right after Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla created DC and AC electronics, and then Alexander Graham Bell created telephone. And so since then, it has been here. Benefits, when you become a member, you will have exposure to become to be associated with so many of communities under the umbrella of IEEE, and you will have a chance to attend conferences. And IEEE is, a host for standards and publications and worlds of data. So you will get access to all these resources for your research and growth. Dr. Zhang is our advisor, and I am Theodros Mamo. I am serving as a president for this term or year. Jamila Ansel is serving as a vice president. Luis Hernandez Camas is serving as a secretary. Tyree Walker is our treasurer. Our vision is to promote a inclusive, bias-free IEEE platform where all will be welcome to participate in fun and educational activities, cultivate their personal and professional growth, get help and information from other members, get mentored and motivated, connect with other organizations within and outside of UDC, be prepared for real-life skills, network with other like-minded members, increase professional visibility, connect with industry, do well and be part of honor societies such as Ithaca Panu, recruit and retain members, connect with other members via social media. So these are some of our visions for the year. Our planned activities, we plan to meet twice a week. Since we are new, we are just focusing on actually getting up and running our chapter. So, but as an idea, we have planned for virtual game nights, guest speakers, robotics or programming competitions maybe that will involve raffles and some incentives. I'm having a pleasure of presenting IEEE. We are forming new chapter here at UDC, and we are looking students to join our group and build it with us and get all the benefits. So please don't be shy, to forward your name and email to me or to Dr. Zhang, if you want to be IEEE member or officer, because we just started. We have a lot of our positions are not filled, so we have those available. Thank you very much.
Great. Well, thank you very much. And please do send me your slides. I want to just mention what Babakar said earlier, that you can be a member of more than one of these clubs and organizations. IEEE is certainly a good one to join as well. So hopefully we'll be recruiting some members for you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next up is the American Concrete Institute. IEEE, you may want to put your in the chat, put your an email address for them to contact. And I'll have contact information on the slides and on the website. I'll put the website up in a couple of minutes, which has the all of the faculty advisors contacts.
Okay.
And then soon we'll have everyone else. But anyway, we're moving on to concrete, right? American Concrete Institute, Richmond. How you doing?
How are you? I'm good.
Good. Go for it. Thank you.
Let me just pull up the PowerPoint.
Great. We see your screen. Just put it in presentation mode for us.
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay, so my name is Richmond Calapano. I'm the president of the American Concrete Institute, Udc Student Chapter, and our advisor is Dr. Lei Wang. So what is American Concrete Institute? It was founded in 1904. The American Concrete Institute is a leading authority and resource worldwide for the development, dissemination, and adoption of its consensus-based standards, technical resources, educational and training programs, certification, proven expertise for individuals and organizations involved in concrete design, construction, and materials. A commitment to pursuing the best use of concrete. So it has over 100 chapters. There are currently 243 student chapters worldwide and 30,000 members spanning over 120 countries. So ACI is not just in the, so there are other countries participating in it as well, such as Saudi Arabia, Philippines, and many other countries. So in our student chapter, we participate in competition to gain more knowledge about the concrete industry. So at the moment, there's only one competition because of social distancing. Like we couldn't really have a convention, going to places. So recently, we competed in the concrete solutions competition. It was completely virtual. So when everything goes back to normal, we can participate in this other competition as well, such as egg protection device, FRC bowling ball, previous concrete cylinder. And we can also get a stipend up to $5,000 to travel to the convention. Yes. Okay, so about the competition that our the ACI student chapter, UDC student chapter did back last year. So here are current officers. So I'm the president, Marcel is the vice president, Iris is the treasurer, Andre Harris the secretary, Natalie Gallo is the social media, and Scarlet is the conference chair. So in this competition, we were tasked to propose a concrete solution, and our team solution was to build a business model that offers 3D printing as a service. So in this competition, it was an international competition, and we competed with other people from other countries as well. So it was a fun experience because we got to learn more about the concrete industry, and we had to make a YouTube video, a PowerPoint presentation. We went to the top 20 in this competition. So we had to do the interview result, and we placed 13th place, which is pretty good for an international competition. So our UDC ACI Student Chapter, it became charter this year, so it's pretty new, and we're already recognized by the ACI, recognized as an outstanding university by the ACI here in 2020. So to get this award, we had to qualify with specific standards, and we earned a total of 7 points to be recognized as the outstanding university. So if you join the ACI Foundation, you can get scholarship and fellowships. So if you go to the ACI website, you can get up to $5,000 scholarship. You can also get $10,000 to $15,000 fellowship. This includes mentoring, internship, convention registration, and travel stipend. So I am a civil engineering major, and this ACI is open for every engineering student, especially for civil engineering major. So I really recommend you guys to become a member. You can become a member instantly with this. I have the link here with the concrete.org #student, and you can also sign up for our UDC Student Chapter by completing these couple forms. If you have any more questions, simply reach out to me with my email under here. And like Ms. Langford told us earlier, that I can share you guys my PowerPoint presentation, then you can just go throughout it, and that's it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, please do forward me that your PowerPoint presentation, and I'll put it up on the website after this meeting. So we are going to go back, I think, to ASME. I didn't know that Giovanni was here. So Giovanni, you're going to go ahead and present from Dr. Klein's account there. So go ahead, and we'll hear from the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. There she is. But he's going to present, right? No faculty presentations today.
No, yes. He just stepped out. That's why.
All right. Let's come back.
Yeah, you can come back to us in a minute.
Okay, great. We'll come back.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Okay, Ronnie, how about we hear from Biomedical Engineering Society? Thank you.
Yeah, let me just share my screen.
Great, thank you. Awesome.
Okay, so I'm speaking on behalf of the Biomedical Engineering Society, called the BMES. We are the UDC Student Chapter. I am Ronnie Romero. I'm the treasurer from last year. And since we've had a few graduates, we are rearranging the student body. Our faculty advisor is Dr. Thompson. So one of the main goals of the BMES is to have to spread awareness of biomedical engineering. So that includes having a lot of guest speakers come to the university. We've had a few professors that have ended up becoming our professors here at UDC, such as Dr. Dennis and Dr. Chen, who teach engineering courses for us. We've also had a variety of professors come from different universities, such as Johns Hopkins University, Catholic University, Georgetown University, and so on and so on. But we also had speakers from the FDA come over to give a seminar, so the Federal Drug Administration, the NIH, National Institute of Health, and also a speaker come from Walter Reed Medical Center, just located outside of DC. Even though we are doing remote learning, we have had guest speakers come on for us. So our most recent guest speaker was a UDC alumni who was sharing his experience after he left university as a mechanical engineer alumni, and how he how he has faced being a part of a new startup company. So we've had multiple events, even though we are relatively new club. We started in 2019, but one of our first events was the Rising Male Minority Maker Outreach. And we also give students research experience with state-of-the-art equipment. So Dr. Thompson's research is, in a nutshell, it is a study of the gait and balance cycle of older adults. So you'll be working with motion capture systems, force play systems, and how to set it up and how to use the software for those systems as well. And this is a great experience for undergrads because as undergrads, you need experience for to get into internships, and this is a great way to get some experience. So we also had events. So we have had an International Women's Day event. We've had a snack and post event. This is mainly for students to form a better bond with their peers. Yeah, so UDC students come from a very diverse background. They come from different countries, different cultures, and this is a way that we have tried to get students to understand other different cultures as well. So we'll bring food from their culture and share it with other students. We have also had concurrent events for the last 2 years. So we've had Black History Month trivia, and refreshments and food were provided for the students participating as well. And we've also had events outside of campus. Obviously, we're not doing those now since the pandemic, but we've had in our just 2 years of existence, we've had regional conferences at the BMES with universities such as George Mason, University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins, Catholic University of America, and so on. And we also participate in the National BMES conference as well. And these were all paid for by the club. And we also had guided tours of the National Museum of Health and Medicine, and also a guided tour of the Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory as well. So for further information, you can contact me. Here's my email, or you can contact Dr. Thompson, our faculty advisor. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Next, we will have Ashray. Is Takeli here?
Yes, good afternoon.
Great. Yeah, go right ahead. You can present, and then Giovanni, I'm thinking of coming back to you after that. Go ahead, Takeli.
Okay.
You guys are awesome, very efficient, and you'll give us a full screen presentation there, please. Thank you.
Sure. Good afternoon. My name is Takeli Gameda. I am mechanical engineering graduate student, and my advisor, Dr. Shu. I am the president of ASHRAE. ASHRAE stands for the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers. And what is ASHRAE? ASHRAE was founded in 1894, and it is a building technology society, and also has 26 years old. And ASHRAE primary focus was HVAC and the refrigerant industry, mainly for standards, educational, and other sources for engineers. Today, ASHRAE extends services to several industries, building system, energy efficiency, and the indoor air quality, and also sustainability of the system. ASHRAE has worldwide membership, and their service continues evolving globally. Among 57 members of ASHRAE, over 7,400 are students at all regions, around 10 regions. So these missions and visions of ASHRAE. So what ASHRAE does today? ASHRAE serves as a pipeline for providing technical information to members, chapters, companies and government officials develop standards and technical guidelines to improve the built environment, offer continuing education for industry professionals, serve as a networking tools for industry professionals. And as you see, published over 300 publications, and have around 200 educational courses. Actually, as a research and also provide a scholarship. So there is two initiative areas. One is built environment of the future, and the other one is future of Ashway. So there is a core value of Ashway. The six main core values: commitment, integrity, excellency, diversity, collaboration, volunteerism. Those are the core values. So Ashway's refrigeration, mostly focusing on information about refrigeration and the refrigerants, and also under refrigerant. Under refrigeration, there are 5 main bullet points, as you see on the. There are cooling, refrigeration, chilling, freezing, cold chain. Those are under refrigeration. So Ashway also has a learning institute, and they have a new courses offering, and also globally training center for building excellencies. And as you see, mainly HVAC system globally. So also Ashway have online learning, over 90 courses on introduction of refrigerant selection, refrigerant management, refrigerant handling and technician. And also Ashway provides for young engineers, one is opportunity to be a leader, and the other one is having knowledge about the HVAC system. So Ashway Foundation scholarships, there are 2. One is Society Scholarship. The other one is Chapter Award Scholarship. So benefit of Ashway membership. If you want to, if you want to be Ashway membership, so there are many benefits. Some of the benefits are one of a part of the community. The other one is growth personally and professionally. And the third one is accessing many information. And the other one is give back to the community. Those are very detailed based information for membership. So there are many publications done by Ashway, and these are some of the publications. If you have interested to be a member for Ashway, please email to me or Dr. Shu. Dr. Shu is my advisor. So thank you very much.
Terrific. Thank you very, very much. Giovanni, are you able to present now?
Yes, I can present now.
Okay, go right ahead. And then engineering will be next after that. Malik is, yes, he is. Okay. Give us a full, please. Thank you.
All right, good day, everyone. My name is Giovanni Downer, and I'm the Vice President of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, UDC Chapter. So today I'm gonna walk you through what we've been doing and essentially tell you all about Asme at UDC and worldwide. So you might be wondering what Asme is. It stands for the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and it's a not-for-profit membership organization If you're wondering what that means, it means that whatever funding the organization gets is strictly for the benefit of its members and to keep the organization afloat. Sorry about that. This organization was founded in 1880, and to this day, it supports over 100,000 members in over 140 different countries. The goal for Asme is to enable collaboration, share knowledge amongst engineers and other like-minded individuals, promote career enrichment, and develop skill sets across all engineering disciplines. So the mission statement for Asme is to advance engineering for the benefit of all humanity. In this image right here, you can see our president, Kimani Brown, both in the left and right images in the white shirt, sharing some of the cool stuff that UDC has been doing, as well as some of the information that I'm sharing with you right now. As it relates to our vision, the vision is to be the premier resource for the engineering community globally. So some of the cool benefits of joining ASME nationally, it allows you to be eligible to qualify for certain scholarships. If you take a look at the image on the left, typically applications goes live in early December, and some of the scholarships that are upcoming are for undergraduate applications, which we have a deadline, which is approximately tomorrow or today, I think. Today is the 25th. So if you have some time, hop on over to our website a little bit later. For graduate applicants, it's for March 4th, and for high schoolers, it's for March 16th. Now, some of the scholarships that we have here are on the right. You have like Kenneth Andrew Rowe Scholarship, $13,000. That's a pretty decent amount of money to win, just being a member, you know, maybe writing some essays, participating in a few competitions, and the list goes on. Now, another event that typically ASME members here at UDC participate in is the ASME Engineering Fest. So cool competitions that we've done is the Human Powered Vehicle Challenge, the Human Rover Challenge here at UDC, in which we had the opportunity to place 7th out of 100 schools in our first year trying it. We have the Student Design Competition, as well as the Innovative Additive Manufacturing 3D Challenge. And that's something that happens all year round here on campus if you're a member. And also we offer career advice and mentoring for all students that are a part of the engineering field to promote professionalism, industry, and careers. As it relates to membership, the funny thing is, it's actually $18.75 per student to join nationally. You'll receive your ASME card, as well as a few cool stickers you can place on your laptop or your desk. But if you are a recurring member, it's only $22.50. If you're not sure where to apply, we have the link here in red. And if you want us to do a complete student package, you can always reach out to the exec board, and I'm going to share their emails in the upcoming chapter, the slides. You can always reach out to us at the udcasme2020@gmail.com email, or you can hit us up on Twitter, asme_UDC, and the same thing for Instagram. So benefits. You get exposure to different national events. You get exposure to different individuals that are a part of ASME worldwide, as well as you get to connect with like-minded students and professionals, you know, so you can get tips as it relates to future career decisions, as well as I mentioned before, scholarships and TED Talks and all these other cool and promotional content. Now, for future events here at UDC, the exec board will be planning a meet and greet in the upcoming weeks, so look out for that, as well as professional development seminars, as well as the promotion of different competitions that we're looking to participate in this upcoming school year. These are just the contact information for our president, Kimani.brown@udc.edu, myself, Giovanni.downer@udc.edu, and our secretary, Oshin Wilson, at udc.edu. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I'm so excited to hear that you guys are so involved in your organizations. That's great. Okay, so next is the American Society of Civil Engineers. Malik? The floor is yours.
Nice. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm about to share my screen.
Awesome.
All right. Can everybody see my screen right now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Cool, cool. All right. Hi. So my name is Malik Shingler. I'm the president of the Asc Chapter here at UDC, and I'm going to be going over what we're all about. So the main objective for ASCE is to call on students with an understanding of engineering, but they may be a bit lost where they see themselves, within the next, let's say 3 to 5 years. We want to strive to get, you in the hands and experience that you desire with a team, the rest of the ASCE guys like myself, Maria, and a couple of other members that are in here, and just make sure that we have your best interests at heart. We want to strive to connect your day-to-day schoolwork with real-life applications and give you your hard work, purpose, so you don't just feel aimless at what you've been doing for your engineering degree. We want to develop as a unit and in time understand where we all want to do with our engineering degree before we graduate. So a couple of the things that we actually do or have with ASCE, we bring in guest speakers. We've done the Steel Bridge competition in the past. We do resume and career workshops, conferences with ASCE that are sponsored events by the organization, and we do social networking events. So I can go a little bit more in depth about the guest speakers. Recently, we had a presentation from Bowler Engineering Company where a wonderful representative, her name was Rebecca Case, came in and she told us all about their company. And a lot of people, after hearing her presentation and interacting with her, really enjoyed and found something they liked with Bowler. And it was a great experience for everybody that came. I'm sure we have some witnesses that came to the meeting that are here right now that realized that it was actually a really good fit for them and stuff like that. It was a good presentation. And in the past, we've done things like the Steel Bridge competition, where we were in charge of designing and manufacturing a steel bridge against other schools that were also in the competition. It was really fun when it lasted, but of course, because COVID, some things got removed and we couldn't submit our most recent bridge in the competition, but it was still fun building it when we had the chance. Resume and workshop reviews, it really speaks towards itself. We help you. It's really more so ASE sponsored, where they have resume workshops and they help you in the utmost that they can with building up your resume so that you'll be at your tip-top performance when you're presenting in front of job opportunities. Social events, it's just like it says, it's networking with other students from other schools that might also be a part of ASCE. So being a part of our community, we try to talk about what jobs look for, just like the resume building events. We want to also let you know what employers might be looking for. So we like to communicate about that stuff. Fine-tune experience necessary to succeed, other stuff that has to do with making sure that you're at your best for when you're getting interviewed by a job. We want you to connect with over the 150,000 members that are part of ASCE. And we're also, ASC likes to promote that they are located in over 177 countries. And one of the main go-getters for ASC is that the membership is free. So that's like really pulls a lot of people in. And it's a great opportunity. We also have scholarships just like everybody else. And you can contact me to get more information about that later. I can tell you that I'm the president. Marcel is the treasurer. Maria is the vice president. And Richmond is the secretary, as well as Carla is our social media director. You can follow ASCE on Instagram at asce.udc and get the most recent updates about our program and learn as much as you can about it. It's a much more convenient way we've seen to actually convey information to people other than email, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to check your emails at times. We understand that. So if you could give us a follow, we'll follow you back and give you as much information as we possibly can. And we want to let you guys know that ASCE is seriously fun. So please consider us in your choices for joining a chapter at UDC. And thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
That's great. Well, thank you. Thank you. That was great. Okay, next we have a new club here, Water Environment Federation. Kevin? Can you share your screen and take it away? Kevin, are you? There you are.
Yes,
Hi.
yes, I'm here. Hi. So hello, everybody. I'm here to represent the Water Environmental Federation Student Chapter of the University of British Columbia. And we were recently founded last spring. So this is currently our leadership for our student chapter. I'm the president, and my vice president is Lorraine. So a little bit about WEF. So WEF is stands for the Water Environment Federation, is a nonprofit technical organization that comprises of 35,000 individuals. And our main priorities is to protect the public health and environment. And also you have the ability to connect with water professionals and experts in the water industry. So our main objectives for our student chapter is we want you to grow an expertise in the water sector field. And also we want you to join WEF committees, which you can be involved after graduating. We also want you to connect with experts, attend job fairs, participate in design competition, and also have the ability to participate in the Info STEM Path program. So a little bit about the WEF committees, which is the SYPC, which is something you can be involved with. You're part of the student chapter. Is comprised of professionals and students in the industry. You're able to meet them one-on-one, and since we're virtual, you're able to meet a lot of people. Typically, you can do service projects. You can also do Waterpalooza, which is a event with high school students, and also you can participate in design competitions. And these are some examples of WEF committees. As you can see, we're not only civil engineering, but also, as you know, water encompasses every aspect of our lives. And for example, mechanical and anybody related. So as you can see, these committees is a wide range of expertise that is a part of it. We also, our student chapter also allows you to attend job fairs. 2 weeks ago, we had a job fair where a lot of our members attended, and some of the members who attended, they got to participate in resume workshop with people who actually work in the industry. As you can see, the water field is a very growing field that numerous occupations. Experts, you're able to meet experts in the field. For example, last semester we were able to meet with the Chesapeake the Water Environment Association president. You're also able to meet professionals from the WSSC, which is the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission, CWA leaders, and also you have the opportunity to attend executive board meetings. As you can see, this is us like last year that we attended a board meeting. A little bit of design competition. This competition allows you to get experience with gain meaningful experience and apply everything you learn. Also, with UDC Web, you're also able to attend the Info STEM and STEM Path program, which allows you to meet experts in the wastewater industry, and also you're able to attend a Web Tech, which is the big competition taken in the fall every year. To learn more about the student chapter, just scan this QR code to visit our website. We can find out more on how to join, and also you can find out about events happening this semester.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kevin. And hopefully you'll forward me your slides and everyone forward me your slides so that I can include them on the website for your clubs and organizations. That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, and water is involved in everything. My goodness, we definitely can't live without that. We have 2 more clubs coming up. The next one is Brandon presenting NASA Engineering Ambassadors, and then we'll hear from the Engineering Ambassadors Club. So I'm looking forward to these two so I can understand the difference between your 2 groups. So take it away, Brandon. Full screen. Thank you. Oh, you have presentation screen on.
Okay, can everyone see the slides?
We can go right ahead.
I'm not sure if my mic is working. Can everyone hear?
Yes, we can hear you. It might have been a little scratchy, but I think just speak with a strong voice. I think we can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you, but hopefully you can hear me. So we are the NASA Ambassadors Club. Yeah, I'm hoping you can hear me. Okay, so of course with NASA, basically we are part of this generation. So currently NASA is committed to landing American astronauts, including the first woman and next man on the moon by 2024. So using what we learned from all of our exploration on the moon, we intend on traveling to Mars. And so the point of the Artemis generation is to inspire a new generation and encourage careers in STEM. So currently the goals of the STEM program, NASA's STEM outreach program, is to attract diverse groups of students to STEM through learning opportunities. They want to create unique opportunities for a diverse set of students and to build a diverse STEM future and workplace. So how does our institution fit in all of this? So through NASA, they have a Minority University Research and Education Project, MURAP, and basically provide funding for research institutions at under institutions like HBCUs and things of that nature. And through that grant, we have our CAMSTAR program, and our CAMSTAR program is the Center for Advanced Manufacturing and Space Technology and Research. So our main focus on investigating various advanced manufacturing techniques and their application in space exploration. So as an ambassador, your role in essence is to spread the word about NASA and we have to offer at UDC and how NASA can reach out to various community colleges and high schools to bring in, like I said, what they want, a diverse workforce. So at CAMSTAR, we offer STEM outreach programs for high schools and community colleges. For instance, we just had a guest lecture at H.D. Woodson this morning. And so the goal is just to get students involved in them and gain an interest into NASA in general, like what we're doing. So, you know, some of the benefits of joining, of course, are gaining professional experience and growing personally by doing, as you can tell, I'm not too keen on public speaking, but you grow professionally and personally because you're forced to do things like outreach activities. So you have to speak with high school students, you have to speak with your peers. And so from that perspective, you gain professional experience. You get to inspire the minds of future scientists. At one point in time, we are future scientists, but at one point in time, somebody sure in one way or another in your life inspired you to come into the STEM field. And so basically that's what we're doing for the generation behind us. And overall, you make a difference. And that's extremely important. Like I said, someone made a difference in your life. And so you kind of reach back to grab the past generation and bring them up with you. So yeah, I made this short, but if you want to get involved, just contact Dr. Shu. Here's his contact information. And by way of CAMSTAR, it's kind of a twofold thing, right? If you do research for the CAMSTAR program, automatically you're an ambassador. And then we have people that are just overall ambassadors. Let's say if you do not hold U.S. citizenship, you can come and be involved in the ambassadors program. And it also gives you opportunities to work in the summer on and during the semester with our research projects we have here on campus. And if you just want to get involved in general with NAFTA and you want to connect and follow, here are just some of the social media outlets for NASA as a whole. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want to join, feel free to contact Dr. Shu and he'll get you involved with everything.
Excellent. Thank you very much. At least I learned that Dr. Zhu is your advisor. I was a little confused on that, but now that's certainly helpful. So our final group, you guys have all been awesome. I've learned so much. Your presentations have been really great. Our next group is going to be the Engineering Ambassadors Club, and Scarlett and Natalie are going to be presenting. So go right ahead, ladies, and we'll wrap it up. And all of you presenters, please do send me your slides so that I can post those. Okay, go ahead, ladies.
1 second.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Right. So my name is Scarlet Vasquez. I'm a civil engineering student at UDC. This is my senior year, and I'm with Natalie. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Natalie Gallo. I'm the vice president, and I'm also a civil engineering student, and this is my last semester as a senior.
So we're here to talk to you about the Engineering Ambassadors Club, that's soon to be chapter, hopefully. But let's see. So our purpose is to promote STEM to high school and colleges, as well as the University of the District of Columbia STEM degrees and resources. We're sponsored by NSF, which is the National Science Foundation. And what we basically do is we get together, about 14 of us, and we're from different areas of engineering, from civil, mechanical, electrical, and computer science. And we go around to high schools and colleges to teach students about STEM, the opportunities, and just let them know about our own experience at UDC and being involved in STEM. Hopefully putting in a little bit of inspiration that they can take on for the future and come and get involved at UDC or just STEM in general. So the team is composed of myself as the president, Natalie as the vice president, Danilo, who's the administrative assistant, Edie's the treasurer, and Christine, who's social media. So we have done about 15 outreach activities since the time that we started our group. We've been to many District of Columbia public schools, Northern Virginia Community College, and Montgomery College. Our priority is to let students know about what we have experienced. And before the pandemic, what we did was we hosted students to come to school, and we would give them a tour of the building and the lab, and just let them know what UDC was about and what resources they had. We would go to their campus and do activities with the students, letting them know like what path they could take, and do a hands-on activity with them, just so that it could kind of like ignite the flame. Currently, since we are online and we're doing things virtually, we host presentations online, and we just talk to them about STEM topics and do live demonstrations, which have been really fun. We also do, well, this was an activity that we hosted high school students that came and toured the campus last year. It was really fun, and we did some activities with them too. So this is before the pandemic. Now Natalie would take on for the rest of the slides.
Thank you, Scarlett. So these are some activities that we came up with to do remotely. So I did this bridge loading activity, which was kind of a little interactive exercise. So like I did different loads, different designs. asked them questions along the way just to get their thought process into it too. And it was nice because they also got like a break from like, you know, their everyday lecture that they have online now. Scarlet did this stabilization of stand activity. So it was pretty cool. They got to see a little bit of, you know, why we test soils before we create foundations. And let's go to the next slide, Scarlet, please. Okay, this was the risk and resilience workshop. So this was obviously prior to the pandemic, and it was usually done over the summer. They would come to UDC and we would set up the labs for them and create different activities. We would also give them like a tour of the building. So this is some of the, this is an example of like the students that made it out that summer. Let's go to the next one, please. Okay, so I know many of you want to be in different clubs, and this is definitely a club that you can be with as long as, you know, you think you can make it out, it's okay. So we try to, this is just an example of how we schedule throughout the semester. We always try to do about 5 events throughout the semester. So we definitely want as many members to join as possible so that we can do the schedule around their schedules. I know we know that they have other meetings and stuff like that. So this is just an example. On the left side, it was prior to the pandemic. And on the right side was this past fall. So you can see more members were able to do it remotely. We just kind of scheduled it with the high schools and community colleges according to their schedule as well. Right, let's go to the next one, please. Okay, and what's a benefit of being a UDC ambassador?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So
Clicked again.
Are you okay? Definitely the main priority is that, you know, we're kind of giving back to the youth. As a woman and as a Hispanic, I understand that we have so much to give to the STEM fields, and really the engineering field is for everybody. So this is our way of spreading the word, showing that it's fun, that it's not something super difficult, and the kids really love it too. So a lot of them have some sort of interest, but they don't really know exactly what it is about. So we kind of go into different presentations that will touch base on maybe like transportation engineering, so they have a better idea of what those jobs actually are about. And the other benefit really is that you're developing your soft skills. You know, that's something that those classes won't teach you. Your classes teach you your hard skills. So through this, we're working on, you know, like this, for instance, we practice doing presentations, reaching out to high schools, creating that kind of network experience. And this is actually something that's really great to add to your resume. A lot of companies, when you start applying to jobs, they're going to read your resume and say, oh, what's the UDC ambassadors? And it's great because they love seeing things that you involve yourself in and create leadership skills. And this will also give you a lot of networking opportunities. Last slide. All right, so if you have any questions, Dr. Wang is the director, is the vice president, and myself as the vice president. Feel free to reach out if any of you would like to join. Thank you.
Yeah, we're welcome to everybody, and just let us know, reach out. We hope you guys want to join and help us give back to our community because it feels good too.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Well, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much for that presentation. All of the presenters were just great. We do have some time. We kept on schedule, and Dr. Nitcha is the first one with a question. So go right ahead, Dr. Nitcha.
Right. Yeah. So with your engineering ambassadors program, I have a couple of questions. The first is, so you do these nice hands-on activities. That's getting the students in the nitty-gritty of letting them be engineers. Do you talk about general UDC admissions and policies and Cs and stuff like that as well?
Can you repeat that? You actually broke up a little bit. Did we talk about?
Yeah. So you do the hands-on activity, I think, which is the most engaging. To what extent do you cover general UDC admissions and policies like that, and like information about all the majors and things like that?
So in each activity that we do, each presentation that we are able to come to schools, we do 2 activities. One of them in the beginning is about UDC. So generally we do, it depends on who makes the presentation, but in the past, we've done a general information about UDC engineering programs and what the admissions process is and what resources there are available in engineering. Recently, since we have a lot of engineering majors like computer science, civil, and mechanical, we have had the great opportunity that all of them want to share their experience. So each one of them lets them know, well, this is the curriculum for the degree for mechanical, and this is the classes that we have to take. This is what I wish I would have known. This is what happens throughout the process. This is like basically they share their experience because most of them are juniors at this point. So they give them advice on that. So it's very, very interesting. I wish I could share a slide right now of how it goes, but this past activity we had mechanical and civil just break down exactly the admissions process, the curriculum, and the classes that they had to take and focus on. So it was really nice, very informative.
Okay,
It
yeah, so
sounds
thank you
great.
very much. So basically, the reason I'm asking is plan scaling the enterprise up throughout seas. And so one thing that would be of interest would be to standardize the researching and coming up with like the traveling roadshow on UDC and policies to make sure that everybody who does it gets the same message.
Yeah, so you broke up a bit, Dr. Nietzsche, but let me just kind of reiterate what he was saying. From the dean, we were talking about the Engineering Ambassadors Club. Dr. Wang gave a presentation to the leadership last week. So what we're looking to do is to build it, to expand it, to grow it, to encompass more experiences and more students, and be sure that we're covering all the majors. So I think this is a great platform to do that. So we'll be talking with you all, with Dr. Wang in the future to see how we can expand this club. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. I think it's great. It's a great idea and it's very informative for students.
Yes, thank you. Are there any?
Sorry to monopolize. May I ask one more question?
Yes.
When you set up a visit to high school,
Dr. Nietzsche, I think this is more detail than that we can cover in a meeting just with this organization. But it definitely is something we want to expand upon. So I want to just again thank everyone. Are there other questions of any of the clubs? We still have most of the club representatives are still here. Go ahead, Scarlett.
Well, I just want to say to Dr. Nietzsche and anyone that has any further questions, feel free to reach out to me via email. I definitely love responding and answering questions. So just feel free to email me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
That's awesome.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any more in the chat. I think that we've been a lot of people, if you want to just check the chat for different emails or contact information that people have provided, it is there. I will share the recording with everyone, and the slides will be posted on the website I think I might have put the website in the chat. And if there are no further questions, we will just close this program and look forward to doing this again. I really appreciate all your participation. We had 12 different groups. There are other clubs and organizations that weren't able to present today. And I hope that we expand participation in your group so that every single student in our school can be involved in a club or organization. We do have computer science clubs. I think we have some community college students on the call here who are interested in that, and we definitely have them. If you haven't gotten the contact information, please reach out to me and I'll forward that to you. All right, well, I'll say thank you and thanks for joining us, and feel free to reach out to me or any of the club leaders if you want more information. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Thank you.